and air too. And the smaller microplastics get, the more damage they do. Could they end up in you, your bodies, their prey? New studies indicate possible links to mutations in DNA. An evil lie with the future's worth of harm. To the world, now you know, so sound the alarm. Learn more at undo.org.
Quality service quickly is what you get from Precision. When I see my name Josh pop up on reviews, I get excited. I enjoy seeing them and seeing what the customer said about my service. I consider ourselves like garage door heroes, you know, so.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Ashley's Memorial Day mattress sale is going on now. Save $1,000 on select Sealy mattresses and get $100 instant savings on Ashley Sleep adjustable base sets. Plus, pay 0% interest for 72 months with no minimum or down payment. Only at Ashley.
From ABC 7, this is Eyewitness News.
Now at 6:30, a pickaxe rampage. A man smashes through doors, terrorizing his frightened roommates in Lake Forest.
Plus, is the Kings' reign over? What LeBron James had to say about his future in the game after the Lakers' season-ending loss.
And it's going to be a May gray kind of day. You see it there. You may see some drizzle as you head out the door. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, May 23rd. I'm Rachel Brown.
And I'm Irene Cruz. Leslie and John have the morning off. Another day, another gloomy morning.
Right.
May gray sticking around, Leslie.
It's overcast, that's right. You know, but as we get into the afternoon, we are going to see our temperatures stay really nice. It's not going to be excessively hot, so at least there's some benefit to this marine layer, this May gray, the June gloom that'll come around next month. But we're back to downtown Los Angeles, just about 68 degrees. Inland Orange County, about 65. Inland Empire Valley communities, just about 76 degrees today, with some partly cloudy skies also returning towards our inland area. So inland spots should look really nice with some clouds breaking apart. For the beaches, it's back to 63, but again, you're just not going to get out of the clouds today. It's going to be May gray all day with that drizzle that has been very, very steady. Now, it's been so steady that some of the roadways are slick. Be careful out there. The mountains, there's an opportunity for some thunderstorms, 66 degrees. The high desert's just about 84 degrees. Really nice in the high desert areas, but the wind will get going. And if you really want some really warm and sunny conditions, head to the low desert. It'll be in the 90s. We'll send it over to Scott Rife in Air 7 HD this morning, watching it on the roads. Over to you.
Yeah, Leslie, good morning. Considering the drizzle has sort of kept things a little damp and maybe slick on some roadways, had a pretty good drive this morning. We had a grass fire just pop up. Now, we don't think much of this, but it looks like units have responded to the 5 freeway southbound here on the map, right at the 110 as you travel the Golden State down towards the Dodger Stadium and Elysian Park. It looks like fire crews may be blocking the right lane. We don't think there's going to be much of a fire there because we have these types of conditions, a lot of moisture in the air. But there's a delay on the South 5, so keep that in mind. Headed down towards the 110 freeway. It'll take you a little extra time. Irene, Rachel?
All right, Scott, thank you. The Lakers' playoff run is over after last night's Game 4 loss to the Nuggets. And now we're learning it could be the end of the road for LeBron James as he considers retirement.
Eyewitness News reporter Shayla Gerard and live in downtown L.A. with the details there. Hi, Shayla.
Hi, yes, after scoring 40 points last night, LeBron ended the evening by telling reporters that he's actually considering retiring this offseason. Here's what he had to say.
But we'll see what happens going forward. But I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest. And just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball, got a lot to think about.
You can see LeBron making his way off the court last night after the Lakers were swept by the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. It was LeBron's 20th NBA season. Many now wondering if it will be his last after his post-game comments, which took a lot of people by surprise, even teammate Anthony Davis. LeBron is 38 and has 1 year left on his contract with the Lakers and a player option for the following season. He played in all 17 of LA's postseason games while still managing a right foot injury. Now, over the past years, LeBron has repeatedly said that his Now in downtown Los Angeles, Shayla Gerard and ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Shayla, thank you. Oakland Athletics broadcaster Glenn Kuiper has been fired from NBC Sports after being accused of using a racial slur on the air. Kuiper was describing a trip to the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum when he mispronounced the word earlier this month. Last night, Kuiper said in a statement that it was a terrible but honest mispronunciation. He said he would never say a disparaging word about anyone. According to the Associated Press, the decision to let him go was based on several factors, including information uncovered in an internal review.
After backlash and conversations, the Dodgers are apologizing and giving out another invitation to a drag group they recently dropped from Pride Night. The Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence are a nonprofit. They dress in drag as nuns to raise money for the LGBTQ+ community. When Catholics complained about the group being honored on Dodgers Pride Night, the group was cut. Yesterday, the Dodgers apologized and re-invited the group.
The video is dramatic. A man accused of going after people with a pickaxe in a Lake Forest neighborhood. Just minutes before that encounter yesterday, the man who was suspected to be under the influence crashed his car into a home. He then smashed his way into the house where he was renting a room, trying to get to his terrified roommate.
I can't let you go. I'm sorry, no.
I see him, calm down, please. What happened? What happened? You know, he never answered. You know, just chase me. He's going to kill me. Yeah, he's going to kill me.
And incredibly, that roommate was able to escape his attacker after he broke into his room. The man with the pickaxe also terrorized a number of people out on the street before deputies arrived. They were able to use less than lethal force to take that man into custody.
The 53-year-old woman who did not want to be identified claimed LA County Supervisor Janice Hahn, who is also on Metro's board of directors, is now calling for a full account from Metro's law enforcement and Long Beach police assigned to Metro stations. Supervisor Hahn says, quote, "We have multi-million-dollar law enforcement contracts, Metro security, and 300 Metro ambassadors, but where were they when this woman was beaten up? With this many layers of security, why didn't anyone come to this woman's aid? Enough is enough. Our trains need to be safe for our residents."
Starting next month, it could be easier and faster to get around to LA County on public transit. On June 16th, Metro's regional connector will open, taking people from Azusa to Long Beach and East LA to Santa Monica on one train. LA City Council's President Paul Krikorian says the new rail line will be more convenient. He also expects more people to ride Metro, even though crime has been an issue. This connector project has taken almost a decade to complete and will open alongside 3 new stations.
It really makes the idea of wanting to try our system more accessible to people, because people don't have to worry about missing a transfer or where do I go to connect to the next train. It's going to be seamless and so much easier.
The more people we have on the system,